ever hear the tragedy
of the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Not off to a good start at all.
I am the Senate.
Welcome to the Battlefront Classic Collection. We've got the license to use the Star Wars name, massive bugs, capacity of 192 players, 3 of the most amazing servers known to man, a 64GB install size, and mostly negative reviews on Steam. We really do have it all. Buy it today to support the Disney War Machine.
Pre-order now.
Do it. Almost.
Here's the thing. Legitimately, this is not hyperbole. There are indie games with one-man dev teams that have more server space than this game.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, and they were charging more than I had to pay for fucking Helldivers 2.
How embarrassing.
What a joke. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection has launched to mostly negative reviews on Steam after players reported bugs, crashes, and significant server issues. So it's not just the server issues, the game's crashing and everything as well.
This is getting out of hand.
The game, which was released on Thursday, has been met with widespread criticism. Currently, the Classic Collection has a mostly negative rating at this time, with only 20% of those being positive. I am looking over here on Steam, and it is still the same. 20% are positive reviews. According to social media users, when the game launched, submodes featured a maximum of 3 PC servers to accommodate the entire community. This means out of the over 20,000 people trying to play on launch night, only 192 were able to access some of the game's modes. While more servers have reportedly been added in the hours since launch, players are reporting consistent bugs, stuttering, and in some instances, weapons failing to register damage done to other players at all. So even if you manage to get into a game, you can't really play it then, can you?
Into exile. I must go. Failed. I have.
Players are also reporting that in a large number of matches, the stuttering became so bad, they're skipping around the level, making shooting impossible. So we have some tweets over here. 10,000 people playing on launch night. Only has 3 servers that have 64 slots for a total of around 200 players. Multiplayer does not work otherwise. Price tag of $35 US. Jesus Christ, I'm so disappointed in this robbery. Don't buy Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Fumbled the KOTOR remake so badly that the project was transferred to another studio. Promised DLC for KOTOR 2 on Switch that was cancelled after almost a year of silence. Botches the plot of 2 Star Wars games from the early 2000s that only need decent matchmaking and quality of life fixes. That's the thing that really gets to me, is these games were done. They were done 20 fucking years ago. You didn't have to do much.
Dude, there's not even a section in the game to join your friends. But how hard is it to add that, for fuck's sake?
Wait, sorry. There's not a section in the game to join your...
No.
I shouldn't be surprised at this point. They only have 3 fucking servers for PC.
It's crazy.
This is actually, I'll call it right now, this is worse than fucking Payday 3's launch.
People are comparing this to the launch of Halo MCC.
And that was fucking broken.
And you don't want to be compared to that.
Yeah.
What a fucking joke, man. Man, this game had a 45-second trailer that made everyone go, yo, what is that? Rewind. We want this. Hook it through my fucking veins. Let's go. And this just came out, and to say it fell off a cliff would be implying that it was ever on a cliff.
Remember, folks, don't pre-order games.
Never pre-order. Never, ever pre-order. What a fucking sad state of affairs. This was not like the simulations. That's probably the best fucking review you could give. I actually went back and re-downloaded the original Battlefront 2, and man, all you had to do was upgrade the graphics, fix the bugs, and this would have been perfect. You have the game, and right off the bat, you're met with unfamiliarity. Loads up smoothly. Sound effects are kept. Simple baby's first UI. Oh, yikes. Mouse acceleration and rendering every frame possible. First hour of launch, only 3 servers to join. Missing about 200 people rounded up. Seriously, what the fuck is this? I'll update this review if I can actually just join a lobby. Update. Was able to join a heroes versus villain match, and the hero side was completely broken. No one could join the heroes team, which resulted in no one to fight against. So that means there was just 4 people running around fighting no one and just having to run out the clock.
When people said this might be one of the worst gaming launches of a game of all time, I thought it was fucking hyperbole. This is going to be a case that we bring up in the future to compare things to.
I'm giving this a positive review because I think the spamming of negative reviews is just a result of people's impatience.
Oh, fuck off. This is retarded. This is the whole, give it a few weeks, they're gonna update it. I hate this fucking argument.
I guess you could say, you would be impatient if you paid $40 for a game, and then 10,000 people try to log into a game that only 200 people can be in at a time. Sure. Yeah. If that was me, I would be pretty impatient.
This game does have some issues, but to have 2,000 negative reviews, it's probably more than that by now, because people couldn't play multiplayer immediately is a bit ridiculous and undeserving. There was only 3 servers online at launch because it was the first 10 minutes of launch. That's not a good thing.
That's not how that works.
Within the first hour, there are 20 plus servers available to play on. Most of the people complaining about the multiplayer doesn't work have most likely only tried to play Battlefront 2. The more popular one. I wonder why.
Well,
The
this
one
is the thing,
reason people would have paid $40 just for Battlefront 2. Like
Yes,
Battlefront 1, great game,
Battlefront 1,
but
great,
Battlefront
great.
2
Yeah,
is
Battlefront 2 is the fucking.
yeah.
If anything, they should have just combined the 2 games. You know what I mean? So instead of like picking 1 and 2, they should have just like kind of mixed it together, type of thing. You know what I mean? Made it one game, right?
Like MCC, how you can like pick and choose.
Yeah, and you just play like through all the maps, like Hoth from number 1, or if they did all that, I'm not too sure. But you know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I thought they were gonna do. I thought it was going to be like you install it all as one application. I thought the worst it was gonna be was kind of like GTA 4, where you got Vice City Stories, where you'd have to choose which one at the launch. I thought that was worst case scenario. It being 2 separate games, like why? Why sell them as one then?
Wow. This game is also nearly 63 gigabytes in size, by the way.
Dude, oh my god, yes.
What?
So I went to
What the
download
fuck
it.
did you-
Yeah, it's 62 gigs. So I was actually about to go on a rant about this. I started downloading it and thinking, oh, it's gonna be like 5 gigs max, right? And then I got here was the
Maybe
62 gigs. And I'm like, what the fuck do you need 62 gigs from a 2005 game? What have you added? What is in this? What have I installed? Because man, what I'm seeing ain't 62 fucking gigs.
That's 2 Fallout 4s.
That's so fucked, man. Battlefront multiplayer was working perfectly fine. Multiplayer servers not working isn't something that can't be fixed or won't be fixed. That's true. Have patience and let the nostalgia of Galactic Conquest overtake you, and I promise you will get your fun in multiplayer. If there was a reason to give this a negative review, it's because there is no hunt mode in this Battlefront 2. What? There's no hunt mode?
That's why it's 62 gigs, because no hunt mode. Oh, okay.
How the
It
fuck
would
is
have
there
been
no hunt mode?
less if they had the hunt mode.
Nah, Cream. This is new modern gaming. The less they have, the more gigs.
6 people found this helpful? Who the fuck found this helpful?
Raylo's